I was on a plane one time, seated next to a guy. We were flying to Seattle, and always there's a conversation that starts, and he asked me the question, what do you do for a living? Now, if I'm busy or have work or don't want to talk, I always say I'm a Southern Baptist preacher. That cuts off the discussion right there, guaranteed to. But something sensed in me, I needed to talk to this guy. So I said, I'm a Christian writer. He said, really? What kind of books do you write? And I said, well, I write books about God and our relationship with God. He said, well, that's interesting. Christian writer. He said, I used to be a Christian. Well, that got my interest. I said, used to be? He said, yes, but I gave it up. And I said, well, why did you give it up? And he said, I could not accept that there is a God who is intolerant, so intolerant that he would say there's only one way to eternal life. And so we were talking, and I said, well, just imagine that this plane were to crash right now. The flight attendant gave me a dirty stare, so I lowered my preacher voice to conversational mode. I said, suppose this plane were to crash right now. It was on fire. Smoke was filling the cabin. The flight attendant stood at the front of the plane, waving a light, saying, follow me, there's one way out of this airplane. Would you accuse her of being intolerant or hateful? Because you were saying there was only one way out of the plane? You would thank her, and if you had good sense, you would follow her. And I said, it's the same way with God. We're all perishing. But God, not because he hates us, but because he loves us, says, here's a way out. Here is a way to escape.